If you are considering using one of those alternative dating websites, you might want to watch this video. There are a few that I know of. There might be more out there. Some of them might be scams. So use with caution. Okay, first we're going to talk about this one. It's called Woven.black. I'm sorry you can't really see the screen too well, but if I tilt the TV, then lights from the room glare. But basically, there are not a lot of people on these websites in your local area, most likely. So there are people on the website, but then when you narrow it down to distance, you're going to find very few matches, if any. At least that has been my personal experience. So I did a search. They make you do it by kilometers. So I expanded it up to 200 kilometers because I didn't get any matches with 100 or less. And then it included profiles that did not have a user picture, which is completely ridiculous. It's a dating app. You should have to have a profile picture. Please, not a picture of your dog. Just like a picture of your own freaking face, and preferably one where you're not wearing a hat, you're not wearing sunglasses, and you never smile in any of your photos, because people want to see your head, your eyes, your teeth, and maybe like a full body shot. Like, is that so much to ask? Okay, and end of rant, I guess. This guy has a photo, but I'm just covering it up for his privacy. But if you look at the details, I'll scroll down so I can see them. It shows age. I did filter it by age. I gave like a 10-year age gap. But this guy is 132 kilometers away. Like, that's just not worth my time. This one 111, this one 177, this one 200. If you can't even take the time to fill out your profile, like, you're already just showing people that you don't care. All right, next up is an app called DarkHeart. I think this is pretty new. This is a slightly old photo of me, but that's on the profile. And I don't think it's user friendly. So if you go to the search, it's like, the night is quiet, adjust your filters. And then I adjust the filters to expand like distance. And the closest person I'll get is like still in another state. It doesn't help me. It's just too limited. And then when you get a request, it goes under the chat, and then, my bad, it goes under the roses. I didn't blur these people out because they're so tiny, you probably can't see them anyway. So this dude, I guess because his name is long, you can't see his age. It just shows his name. This guy has a short name, so you can see his age. And it doesn't matter what your age preference is. Like, you can get incoming requests from anybody. So I've had 18 and 20-year-olds message me. It's like, dude, what are you doing? I don't want to talk to you. You are so young. And then here, you kind of have to hit the check mark to actually view the profile. You can't even view it. And I did find like a backwards way to do it, where you kind of were like, okay, let me see what this dude like is about. And then you go to search and you expand your distance because nobody shows up in your initial pile, and then you can maybe run into their profile and look at it. But the only other way to look at it is to accept their message, read the message, then look at the profile. And then if you're not interested, then unmatch or whatever. I think it's so stupid. I don't think you should have to like make it look like you're matching with someone to read an incoming message. And with Woven.black, it's similar. It'll say like, this person has messaged you. Do you want to like agree to the connection or cease contact? And you're like, oh my gosh, why does that have to be so extreme? Just let me read the message and look at their profile without you making it so weird. So I don't really like these websites. And the thing that's so annoying about this one is I had to pay money to do anything on it, like whatsoever. Most apps you can do a free mode, but this one, no. Initially, right off the bat, you have to pay money. So I thought I signed up for 1 month, but then it apparently went to Apple subscription, and then Apple tried to bill me again. And I'm like, oh my gosh, stop. No, I don't want a subscription to this. It was crappy from the get-go. So learn from me. Unless you live in a really dense, populated area, like, even then, I wouldn't trust it to have people near you because it's not a popular app. Like, why would they be on it? Unless they're a weirdo like me that was just like, well, I'll try it. Third, I will do a little bit of a mention to an app called Feeld, Feeld or ED. I don't know if they spell it correctly or not. That one I think is kind of a waste of time too. Not that there's not people on it. There may have been people near me. That was not the make or break thing for me. The make or break thing for me was they try to pigeonhole you into like saying that you fit into a certain type of like kink or sexuality or whatever that makes you maybe unique from an ordinary app. So it's like if you're just a run-of-the-mill person that's interested in alternative stuff, it might not be for you. Because for me, I felt like they were just trying to make you say like, hey, I'm really kinky, hey, I'm in the this and this. And if you are, that's fine, but not everybody wants to lay that out on their profile anyway. Like, even if they are into certain fetish stuff, they might not want to check those boxes. I feel like the app is just trying to force you to say like, hey, I like bondage. Oh, you like bondage too? Cool, we have that in common. And then it's just like an app for dudes with a fetish kink to like message. I don't know. That's just my takeaway. It may not be quite that experience for other people, but I just felt like they were trying too hard to make you say like, hey, I'm into this and this, and then we're going to connect on this level, which is maybe a really superficial thing. But you could argue that the other stuff that I'm interested in is superficial too. But, oh, and another one is Turn Up or Turned Up, whatever, the music app. I've never had luck on that one either. You can find friends or dates, but I've never had a match on there either. And you can sort by music. Now, I'm into goth and post-punk and dark wave, and then what happens is people, whether it's these apps or other apps, they'll try to connect with me by saying, oh, I also like, I don't know, like Breaking Benjamin or something. And I'm like, no, that's not the same. No. Okay, so good luck out there if you're trying to find an alternative dating app or any dating app. Did you know like 60% of at least male profiles are people that are not even single? I think that statistic combines people that are poly, open relationship, cheating, like boyfriend or significant other, and also married people. But still, like, and then you know how many of those profiles are probably fake, they're bots or whatever. It's just, it's rough out there. So good luck if you're using that.